Hello, Jacob here from Jacob's Ladder Tree Tech, and today I wanted to do a quick review video and breakdown of this Morbark MXG 50 stump grinder. Had quite a bit of opportunities to take it through a few stumps, and just thought it'd be kind of cool to share some of the first impressions and likes and dislikes and whatnot of this piece of equipment, and just kind of a first impression overview of this machine here for you. Let's get right to it. Okay, so here's the MXG Morbark 50 track stump grinder, MXG 50, and it's a pretty good little machine. I took it through about 3 or 4 stumps. I hop up here. I got quite a bit of footage of it, and I'll put that up here on the video. With this Vanguard EFI 37 horsepower, does pretty good. I did a really big Douglas fir stump, and it handled it no problem. You get down into the wood there and bog it down, and it just powers right through. I've had the opportunity to use quite a bit of stump grinders from rental companies, you know, Vermeer and all that other stuff, and a lot of times you get down into some thicker material, like you put the head down into the chips real heavy, and it'll just block it down and stop and kill it. One thing, let's go through some of the dislikes of this thing so far. The only thing I don't like about it so far is the first thing right off the bat when I got it running was this cover fell off. These bolts were loose. Just keep an eye on those bolts. This part of the machine vibrates pretty hard, like this way, quite a bit, so you'll see those loosen up pretty quick. So it's just really easy to retighten it though. Let's do another one. Is that I'm not too happy with these bolts, how they stick out here. I know that's kind of a silly thing, but mainly it's this down here too. I went through a fence, and you can squeeze by real good with the tires, you can squeeze by real good with the tracks. But one thing that I did notice is that this scratched the fence post pretty hard, so now I got to go back in there and to that property and fix that fence. One thing I also noticed was on this side here, they got this nice little cutout. Put this down. They got this nice little cutout for the plastic grabber to hold on to this here, the rubber. This is really nice, beefy back end on a ladder. I like that you push it past trees and stuff, and you're not going to hurt nothing. But on this side here, for whatever reason, now you got this kind of a setup. Instead of having that cool, nice little cutout with this on the inside, for whatever reason, they just cut this straight across here, and that's like a, look at that edge, it's ridiculous. That's kind of a really sharp, gnarly, gross looking edge there. I'll show you the other side just for reference. So you've got this side over here, nice, flush, clean angle. Nice cleanly cut, you know, there's no sharp edges on it. It's got paint across it, and it's real clean. But you come on this side here, and once again, it's got a really sharp edge. Just go straight down there, like someone just used tin snips or something. Just cut it. Get it out of here. Okay, and I'll pick this up and show you the inside here. And I don't know why one side you can and the other side you can't do that with it. Looks like they're about the same on both sides there, as far as, well, this one sits back a little further, but anyhow, this is a tip out. Here you just rotate this and it tips the whole assembly out here. But not too impressed with what's going on inside here. You know, this looks pretty cheesy, like it could come apart pretty easily. Not a big deal for me though, just because it comes with a remote control, so why am I ever going to even need to tip that out? I can't see myself ever even using that. So I'm just going to leave it nice and tight in there. And then the other part of it's just really hard to get back in there. So here's your gasoline tank. I like that they put the locks on everything, even though, and then it's got a cool little pocket here to put the remote control when you're not using it. That way you don't lose it. And then when you're setting this down, you have to be really careful to line it up. There it goes. And you got controls for everything here. You get, you have 2 speeds for driving, which is awesome. You can take it really slow through gates, or even on the controller, you bump the speed up, and it just flies. It goes pretty quick, actually. It walks pretty fast. A lot of times you're walking behind some of these tracked machines, you feel like you're never going to get there. But this one's actually pretty quick. And I like the fact that you can increase or decrease the swing speed. That's pretty nice. Nice option to have there. And then also you have your cutter head on off and your remote control on off. You got emergency off switch there. And then you have a decrease or increase boom lock pin there. And then pretty cool thing is that Morbark, I love these little stickers they put on everything to show you where you're supposed to be greasing everything. And also they have the little scan code things you can scan and watch the videos for the maintenance on each part there. You got 2 tie downs on either side of the chip, or the drum head. There's the other one on this side here. And yeah, things I like about it, I like that it's got adequate power for sure to go through the stumps. And I like the remote control for sure, because you can get out of the way, and you don't have to worry about if you hit like a hidden 110 wire or something like that. It's not going to light you up. I like the guards here, and underneath also I was able to drive it up over a curve, and it's got pretty good ground clearance underneath, so it's kind of nice because you can run over plants and stuff, and it's not really going to hurt nothing. You can split them and run over the plants. And then it's got the skirt underneath all the way around. This shield here does a really good job of stopping rocks. And then you have this skirt down inside here that wraps all the way around the machine to the back down here. And it actually does a really good job of stopping rocks. And then you also have your tie down back here too. But does a great job of stopping rocks and stuff. Well, there you go. That's it. This machine, I'm actually pretty well impressed with it. It goes through the wood pretty quick, and it's kind of hard to bog it down. If you get into some stringy species like Doug fir and whatnot, you can put those teeth in there pretty deep, and the engine doesn't really bog down. You have plenty of time to lift it up and get it out of the way if it does bog down. But the other thing you notice is you're definitely going to want to keep some plywood sheets around, because this does toss quite a bit of debris pretty far. I really like this cutter head here. It seems like it diverts the dirt and the chips and stuff over the stump out of the way with this angle here. It's really nice. Some of the walk behind stump grinders and rake hoes and other ones that I've used, they have that straight. It just goes straight off the front instead of having this really nice curve. They just have it going straight out this way here, and it just shoots rocks just perfectly straight out. And but this does pretty good. You can find your blind spots on it pretty well and easy, to where you're not going to get pelted with a bunch of rocks and dirt and stuff. But as long as you're pretty good with your sheets of plywood, then you're good to go. I always keep a whole bunch in the back of the truck there, so that when we're doing projects, just set over windows and stuff to protect property. But that's it. Thanks for watching, and hope you get a chance to use one of these with that control, because that remote control is sweet. Take care. Bye-bye.